What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ImYungWavy. I'm here, man, and I'm gonna be consistent with this content. I'm just coming here, man. First video. Well, it's not my first video, as you can see. I got football videos on my YouTube, whatever, whatnot. But I just want to talk about what I'm gonna be sharing on this page, man. Just spiritual content, financial literacy content, car content, and just things about my life, you know, going through the motions, going through the ups and downs, because everybody's not always up, and everyone has a dark side. And I feel like a lot of YouTube creators, a lot of YouTubers who make content don't share their dark side, and I'm opening that, you know, with no ego and pride. So yeah, man, we gonna get into it. So if you don't know me, I go by ImYungWavy. Some call me Tusi. My original name, I'm gonna let you find that out. I'm not gonna expose that. That's my whole girl. So I would consider myself a spiritual animal. I got a lot of talents. I can act. I can rap a little bit. I'm athletic. I love to lift. I play football. So right now I'm in Los Angeles. California, and I came out here really to play football. I came out here, I went JUCO at a school called El Camino. I got hurt at El Camino. I got hurt like second game or third game, I believe. And bro, man, it was so tragic, bro. It seemed like it was a minor injury, you know. And like coming off the field, I'm like, bro, like, yeah, I'm gonna be back next game. Like the coach told me, like, you good? I'm like, yeah, man. It's like, as I was coming off the field, I was kind of like limping, and then like it was real hurt, I would say, cause I ended up getting crunches, and I had to go to the hospital. And when I went to the hospital, they let me know that I had a fractured metatarsal, whatever. So I ended up going to the hospital that morning, and let me put this out there. This is the game that my parents flew out to California to come see me play. You feel me? It was their first time seeing me play in California. I scored everything, you know. Had my little celebration, you know, everything, man. Everything was all cool, nice, you feel me? I was like that, you feel me? I even like, yeah, you feel me? I scored everything, you know. I ended up getting hurt in the fourth quarter, like I said. So I went to the hospital that morning, man, and they let me know that I had a broken, fractured foot, whatever. And I'm just, man, when I tell you, just my soul, my heart just left, man. I ended up crying. Man, I was for sure, bro, for sure. Like you know, when your stomach just like, it just like man, it was like one of them. And what's really like is I had the same injury on my ankle, the same leg, like my foot, my ankle. I fractured my fibula and my ankle, and that was 12th grade of high school, second game in the playoffs. And yeah, man, that was one of my first times seeing my father cry. I never seen my father cry, never. I seen him cry one time, and that's when my grandmother died. That's the only time I see my father cry. And man, it's just, man, everything, like, I don't know. It seemed like I needed to prove something, you know, once I got back right. So I ended up recovering from my ankle injury in high school, and it took me a minute to get my confidence back. Actually, it for sure took me a minute. And this is going into college, you know, I ended up going to Toledo University. On a preferred walk-on. And with the preferred walk-ons, everything is not guaranteed. Because that's around like COVID, You know, COVID was like around the corner. And everything, man, everything wasn't just, you know, wasn't expected. I never got let on the team. But I kept working, man. I kept working. And, bro, you know, I was there. I met some cool dudes. I met some cool friends. Shout out Nick, shout out Cam, big shout out to Coach Mason, because at that time, like recovering from my ankle injury, he was the one like I was going to train with. And when I tell you, it was consistent, like just consistent, you know. He was just like helping me gain that confidence back, you know. And yeah, man, because it took me a while to gain that confidence back. Any athlete who went through an injury, you know, it takes a minute to get that confidence back. It's not easy as what it seems. So yeah, man, and I kind of had a sense of fear. It was like a sense of fear in me, you know. And I'm like, man, I gotta let this shit go, you know. I gotta let this fear go. And man, that's when like my whole spiritual awakening, it was just, you know, I took time in nature. I took time outside. I just took time spending time with myself and working on my inner ego and my pride, because fear is not real, danger is. So once I learned that, once I really learned how to you know, lack of fear, everything, my confidence just came back. So I ended up transferring from Toledo to Northwood, and the receiver coach was my wide receiver trainer, Coach Mason. You know, good dude, good man. He helped me get in there. A very expensive school. Northwood was a very expensive school, and we had to come out of pocket too. So, you know, my mother working both jobs, my pops being a truck driver, you know. Any athlete who can feel me, anyone who can feel me, man, you like, use that as motivation, you know. Your parents working late nights, you know, like I use it as motivation myself, you feel me. And I was at Northwood. I met some cool dudes there, a lot of cool dudes at Northwood. My only thing with Northwood, it was a private school, man, so it was kind of like, you was like trapped in a box, but not like a box, if you get what I'm saying. So boom, when I was at Northwood, I got to Northwood, you know, I did my thing, and this is my first time experience that real college football life, you know. That spring, you know, I was there, like, finally experiencing it, because I really put in a lot of work at Toledo, and I really wanted to showcase my talents. So I got to Northwood, I did my thing. So by the end of spring ball, I ended up talking to the coach, and I wanted to transfer from Northwood. And I just feel like I could like showcase my talents to a higher university, which is this is my ego talking for myself, you know, my ego talking. Transfer, I entered the portal at Northwood. Man, that summer, when I tell you, boy, I couldn't find not one school. It was not one school, you know, down to take me. Really, because, you know, like who am I? Like, I just got to Northwood, you feel me? I did one spring, you know. I could have played fall, you know, but I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about what I wish I could have did. I'm just, you know, I'm making this content for any athletes, really any athletes who's going into my shoes, who's walking into my shoes from the 12th grade, entering their university, you know, their little college life, man. Kill that ego, man. If a school look, listen, man. If a school wants you, they gonna look for you, bro. Like, real talk. And, bro, count your blessings, man. Don't take none of your blessings for granted. Don't take none of this for granted, man. Like, real talk. And I learned that the hard way. But that's why I'm sharing this content, you know, and just sharing everything, so you don't have to make the same mistake. And that's when I went summer workouts, man. I went summer workouts with my guy Nate. I met a cool friend named Marv, and he actually introduced me to the head coach at Ferris State. Now, that's when I went to Ferris State. So I went to Ferris State in the fall. I enrolled and everything. And I was told, you know, I could have a spot on the team, you know, I could earn my stripes, you know, I could earn my way on the team. Same thing that happened to Toledo, you know, I guess miscommunication, I don't know. And I ended up, you know, not playing in that fall. But I kept working, always. I kept working, put in hard work. But I ended up not playing that fall. And so I'm like, damn, man, like, God, like, what you want me to do, you know, like, what role should I take now? And so I ended up staying in that spring. I ended up staying that spring at Ferris State because they told me, I'm just listening to what they saying. They told me I could have a spot in the spring. So I stay into the spring, and then spring comes, they say the same thing, you know, no, like, no opportunity for you. That spring, I finished my semester at Ferris State, and I ended up planning ahead, and I decided I wanted to go JUCO. I don't know why this late, but I decided I wanted to go JUCO, and I ended up going JUCO at a school called El Camino in California. And I wish I would have knew it was this expensive, man. The JUCO, like, you gotta pay out of pocket. They don't have any type of like tuition they can offer to out-of-state students. And when I tell you, I didn't know that at all. I just kind of like, I took a big leap, man, a big leap, and I just, you know, left Detroit and came out to California. Taking that big leap, I would say a big leap, but I would mostly say doubling down on myself, because I believe in myself. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? You know, real talk. So I believe in myself, and I end up coming out here in the summer. And not to mention, bruh, I messed up my thumb, and I play receiver, so I need my hands to catch the ball. I fractured my thumb, and I had to wear a cast, like a little cast, and I'm like, man. So I came out here, and I still had my cast on. I was just going through the motions, you know, the plays and everything in the summer, because I couldn't catch, you know. So I was just going through the motions and everything. And about like, I think like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I got my cast off, and I was able to participate with the team like fully. Yeah, then it was going to the fall, you know. Like I said, this is when I played 2 games, man. Played 2 games in the fall. I worked hard, you know, to get to the spot. Played 2 games, and boom, back down. It seemed like it was the same over again from high school, man. And bro, when I tell you, I just went lost, man. And it's like I consider myself a spiritual animal, you know, and like an empath, a healer, you know. And when a healer is out of energy, you know, it needs to heal, like, you know, it needs to heal, separate itself from everyone, you know. And that's kind of what I did, you know. So I just stayed in LA. I finished and got my degree, got my associates. I'm working on getting my bachelor's now. Being out here in LA, man, I really been coming up with so many ideas, bright ideas, but one of the things that I discourage more and most is that I've been making YouTube videos since I was a kid, bro. And I never once uploaded any videos to my YouTube, or like, you know, just decided to make content. But I would watch YouTubers like DDG, Soluminati, Pretty Boy Fredo, Fly Reacts, Cash Nasty, many more YouTubers, man. And I'm just like, bro, I can do what they doing, but I just never did it. I never pursued just talking. Today is July 9th. It's Sunday, July 9th, 2023. I really just like woke up and said, bro, I need to do this, bro. I need to stop talking about it and just be about it. You know, the same thing. Like, I have clothing brands on the way. But I'm gonna save all that for another video and everything. But yeah, man, I just decided like to stop talking about it and just be about it. I like to connect with everybody. I like to spread positivity, a lot of light, and a lot of healing. But yeah, man, I'm Young Wavy. You can comment Wavy Gang, but I'm not with Babyface. But yeah, man, like, subscribe, and yeah, man, I'm out.
Run to the mic, ain't playing today.